got this. Alright, so basically Dinah and Lan are gonna be I guess doing their own thing at this point. So they're just gonna be either heading back town later or doing something and then they'll catch up later. But as of now, you finished your encounter with the unusual army of kobolds and half dragon, as far as you know. What do you do?
Shall we continue on our way?
Have we searched the half dragon? Can't
Yeah.
remember.
I think you did already, yeah.
I suppose so. No use in sitting around.
Alright.
We walk.
We walk. Are you doing a fast pace or a normal pace?
Normal pace. We're in a desert. We don't want to die of heat stroke.
I just wanted to make sure, some people are unaware of their situation sometimes, so.
I mean, some of us aren't wearing clothes, so, like,
Yeah.
we'll be fine.
Alright. So it would be, you would be traveling for at least an hour before you do spot something nearby that will probably catch your attention, most likely. So we will, it would be about noon at this point. And, yeah, I'm gonna throw up this lovely map that I have constructed for said occasion. You'd probably be somewhere up here. Like, somewhere up top. You basically see, like, well, if you'd like to make a perception check to get more of an idea of your surroundings, you're free to do so.
Perception.
I mean, that's good enough. It's pretty good size. You see like an outpost with like a 15, probably roughly 15-foot high barricades, I guess you call it, from where you can see. But other than that, it'd be hard to make out much else, considering the 15-foot high are probably in the way of most of the other stuff. Unless you got, towards the front, obviously, but it's a decent size. That's how you can basically make that out pretty easily. That it's a whole structure as opposed to just one entity. I mean, if that makes yeah. It's basically like it's decently big.
So we'd be at the top.
Yeah. Because that's where you would have been roughly traveling from, I would say. Other right
To the
side.
right.
Right side, yeah.
More like
Over here, yeah.
scoot your map over to the right.
It is a big map. It's fair. It's a pretty good sized map.
It took me a while to figure out where it meant to.
Why is the big barbarian hiding behind the tiny cat and the dragon?
Walking behind us, I suppose.
But yeah, as Mittens or well, actually, yeah, anyone that all of y'all made pretty good perception checks. So all of you would know the information about the 15-foot high barricade, essentially, where no one gets in unless you go to the front, basically.
Should we investigate what's going on here?
Ronan would like drink.
I mean, with a big place like that, you probably think there would most likely be a drink there. With your passive drinking passive. Only Ronan gets that drink alcohol passive. What do you call it?
Passive drink sense.
My
Passive.
drink senses are tingling.
Yeah, it's kind of like Spider-Man, but with drinking, so it's kind of useless. I mean, it could be useful in some cases, I guess, but generally speaking, it would be fairly useless.
It's called severe alcoholism.
Exactly. That's why it's almost a superpower for them.
Alright, Ronan, I suppose if you want to go check, you can lead the way.
Ronan knock on front door, and then I'll just start walking towards the front.
Yeah, you'll know that it's
Nope.
like over here. Yeah.
Not exactly what I had in mind.
Hello, Eins. Welcome to the stream.
Should we follow him?
Once you've gotten to around that point, you would probably, I'll say your perception still counts because you're still not that far away from where you did it before. So I'll say that you would see these two up here playing honestly, with 21, that would be easily enough to tell that they're playing a dice game of some sort. But they look like they're, kind of tending to the door, if you call it that.
I assume the door is closed.
Yeah, it's like a gate, basically. Or like a draw gate or something like that. So it's...
This is crazy, but DM, you can check my fourth language.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
You think it's your Phalos language, isn't it?
I do
Yep.
think that it's funny, but you would know based on that. You know they also speak Common, obviously, but
Yeah, I know, but
based on your
It's-
knowledge of Goblin.
Alright, well, thanks to my
I love
lovely,
that.
That is
thanks to
cool,
my
though.
lovely intelligence check.
Obviously,
Sorry for this, gentlemen.
What's
We're
up?
gonna scream at the gentleman at the top of the top of the wall. It's like,
Well, yeah,
hello.
they're pretty high up there, so yeah, you'd probably have to scream a little bit. They'd be looking down, be like, Jim, did you hear that? I don't know, Flim, did you hear that? They start looking around, and then they put their dice down, look down at this very large individual such as you, and they'll be like, wow, actually easier to see than most people. What bring you here?
I need drink.
Ah, drink. Mr. Grimm probably have drink, I'm sure. You nice?
If let me drink, we friends.
Hmm. I mean, I guess you haven't tried attacking anything yet, so I mean, I'd imagine they'd be willing to hear you out. So I guess you could give yeah, I guess that would work out pretty well considering. So yeah, they'd you see one of them walk up. You'd see Flim, is that right? Yeah, Flim. Walk over to the lever, or what do you call it, and it raises the gate. All right, and enjoy the tough nut. Make sure to read sign if you can read, because we sometimes can't read.
I smart, I read, and then I'm gonna proceed to look for the sign.
The sign would be like one of the first things you see when you walk in. Basically, it would have a means of saying, it says, "Don't let a load of gobos scare you. We are a friendly bunch here at the Tough Nut, where you can have a fun time playing games, petting wolves, buying from local merchant Grim Sam." Yeah, the
I would yell back to the rest of the people that I'm walking with and just be like, "Hey, friendly! They have drinks!" And then walk inside the gate.
Was easier than I was expecting it to be.
expecting goblins to be hostile? That seems a little racial.
Not. We're in the middle of the desert. I don't
No, I get
expect
it.
people
No,
to
I
just
get it.
give us
No, I
drinks.
get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I'm just pulling your leg. But yeah,
You might not assume, but Ronan does.
Clearly.
and then like you see this other goblin walk up. Hello, my name is Garbo, the Gabo. This is my wolf's den. Would you like to pet wolf? They trained,
Me,
no bite.
me cat, a dog, not friendly. I like drink, please.
Points over to the left. Grim over to left would probably be able to help you better than I. He deals
I'm
with all
gonna
of
tell
that.
him. I'm gonna tell him thank you and like pet him on the head. Pat, not pet. Pat him on the head.
Oh, Pat. Yeah, that's fine. Petting. He'd probably have a weird reaction if it was a pet, but Pat is fine.
I caress his ear gently.
He'd be very confused, but would ignore it, I guess. Ah, hello. Uh, big one. What bring you to Grim Sam's Goblin Emporium?
I need drink,
Ah, drink.
please.
Drink. What kind of drink you looking for?
The biggest you got.
Well, big is relative. But let's see. It's a good question. What would be a goblin drink, actually? Yeah, goblin booze. Oh, here we go. Goblin's grog? Grog? That's how you say it. Yeah, okay, cool. He would say that it would be, you know what? He'd be like, we don't get much people here. Have it on the house. And he'd give you the biggest, one that he can muster to carry. Like, it'd probably like, bigger than you're normally able to see, but still like not as big as you probably have drunk before. But it's still like a sizable mug. Probably like something that he could barely carry, probably. So like I don't know how you'd put that into size, but it'd be pretty good size. Probably closer to a hobgoblin size glass or something. Considering there's hobgoblins here too, as you can see here. But yeah, he'd hand you that and be like, "Yep, it's on me. So you are, if you want to drink it, you are free to do so."
Yes, I would. I'll just like down the whole thing as I just sit. I assume there's a bar of some sort, or is it just open?
Um, It's pretty open, but there is a table technically right there as far as I was doing. But then they're also playing a dice game that has an open spot for anyone that would like to join. But yeah, you could probably find a seat somewhere around here. I'll say, like, doesn't have to actually be shown. There would probably be a seat you could probably grab. I'm sure, like a spare seat somewhere. And then you can drink it whenever you want, I guess.
Immediately.
Oh, immediately? So, if anyone else is looking towards their general direction, you'll notice that he's not there anymore. To anyone else, they are invisible. Because if anyone did not know, Goblin's Grog from 3rd edition, was not 3rd edition, sorry, it's a caster level 3 or whatever, drink that, oh, it is a 3rd edition thing, I was right. Yeah, it's a 3rd edition drink apparently that makes people invisible. But yet it's still an intoxicating drink somehow. Because it's made with cabbage and armpit sweat from a bear, I think as it says.
Sounds like a drink for Ronan.
It does. That's why I picked it. Goblin's Grog, yeah.
Sweat of a bear. Armpit sweat of a bear. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
It says foul stench of a bear's armpit, yep. So I'd assume it's sweat. I didn't know about that.
Are we just going to let him run around in this space?
They don't seem to be hostile.
Yeah, they're very,
Oh.
very welcoming. Even the people at the table are like, come, you play.
Okay.
The ones in the center.
I see
Are
that.
you sad?
Like, there's enough room for, everyone to play, actually. Like, I didn't make the table nearly big enough, probably, but it's hard to scale things with the map thing I have sometimes. So I just didn't bother. It's not going to matter too much. Like, you could just say you're, on the corners or something, because it's just dice, technically, so you wouldn't have to have that much room anyway.
I suppose Sarah's going to. Sarah's going to watch before
Alright.
he acts.
Would you like one of these... an in-game explanation or out-of-game explanation of how this game works?
Both.
Good game.
You said both? Oh god, I have to figure out who the dealer is then. Probably one of the hobgoblins, most likely. Because that would be the hierarchy of goblins, usually. If I'm not mistaken. Let's see, what are the ones... 'cause I haven't wrote with this. Okay, there we go. Gorta, this hobgoblin right here up top, closer to Sarah. I guess that would make it easier to figure out who it is. They're basically going to be like, they have the sets of dice, basically like several sets of dice, like all kinds of colors of dice, like blue dice, red dice, dark, all variations of dice just about, and like so many dice you could imagine. So plenty to pick from, obviously, and you can easily pick those when you start playing. But basically, he's going to be like, so this game is called Evens and Duds. Essentially, the game is you take these D6 dice and then you roll them and you score. The ultimate goal of the game is to score nothing above 20, and if you go past 20, you bust. On a tie, both roll, and whoever gets score loses. But the extra part to that is 1s, 3s, and 5s are no points. 2s, 4s, and 6s are 2, 4, and 6 points. So evens and duds, literally. which I will post in the chat so you can also read it to remind yourself how the game works. And if you have any questions, you are free to do so. And also, what would you want to do any wagers? Because obviously it's gambling. You can bet as much or as little as you want. Because you can already see there's a sizable amount already.
What are they betting in? Silver pieces, gold pieces?
Considering it's goblins, probably more so silver pieces, I would say, yeah.
Okay.
That would probably make more sense. Because they're not going to be as much out here and nowhere, of course, as well. Like copper and silver, I would say. Like a mix of the two. Because they had a little bit of both, so that way it's like, it's available. So how much would you like to wager?
Let's go with 5 silver pieces.
5 silver. So each of them have 5 silver down at the moment, just to, add to the pot. But there could be easily more than that, most likely. Because then they've been going a while, but for now, for sure there's 20. And more, obviously, but for now, at least 20. But yeah, you get to choose your oh yes, yeah, also there's the rule that you get to choose how many times you roll, but if you choose a certain amount, it's kind of like the deck of many things, you have to keep rolling as many times as you called. I forgot to mention that part. So you have to be very careful of how many dice you call to roll, because as by the rules you cannot stop until you've rolled all the ones you called. But yeah, you can definitely choose any type of dice color you want. They would have it. And each person will take a essentially roll, but I'll just do all theirs at once essentially. You'll see the 2 hobgoblins choose to roll 2 times to be safe. Let's see, 2d4. Oh wait, no, 4d46. That would probably actually make more sense. Oh, I did not do that right. Okay, so the first guy was able to score 8 points. The other one only scored 6 because they rolled a 3 as well. And then you would go next because it's going to go in rotation, like this guy, then you, then the goblin.
Okay, then I'll
How many would you like to roll? D6s.
I'll go with 8.
You're rolling 8?
Yep.
Are you have to roll all of them? You know that, right?
Yep.
You're crazy.
I am.
Like if you roll too many 6s, you're fucked. You're fucked. I think. Actually, wait, you might not
Christ.
be. You might be fine. Actually, wait, are you
No,
at 18?
am I? No,
Yeah, you're at
I
18.
rolled.
You have.
I rolled. I
No,
rolled too many 6s. I
no,
rolled
it's 6,
24.
12. Oh wait, you did. Yeah, you're 24.
Yeah.
You bust. You were close though.
I rolled too many 6s. I thought I would roll like slightly less 6s, but oh well.
So you're out for now. For this round, and then obviously you can go again. Like it's like a 3-round basis essentially. Is how I also do it. That way it's not like one of those you have another chance. Like it's like a 2 out of 3 type thing.
Okay.
It's always a good thing. That way there's like a pot thing, so it makes sense. So yeah, the goblin's gonna roll. He sees how lucky potentially you almost were, so he's gonna go with 6 instead. That way he's like, maybe 6 will be lucky. Actually, better yet, he'll go with 7 because 7's lucky. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Ooh, that might have been lucky. Let's see. 12, 14. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then they're gonna go with they're gonna do 46s. Both of them are going to do 46s. He got 10, which is 18. And then 6. So 12.
Wait, didn't you get 12?
The other one's 12 now because it was 6.
Ah,
Yeah. So essentially, it'd be more so like he could still roll, but he has an 18 right now, so it's very likely he might bust. So he's probably just gonna hold where he is. Like like fold. Is fold the right word?
oh, that's how it works.
Stay.
Stay. He's gonna stay. Yeah, you can stay as long as you don't bust past 20. So it's kind of like Texas Hold'em, but slightly different. It's like dice specifically. But yeah, he's gonna basically stay, and then the two of them are gonna roll off because they're 12 versus 14. So they gotta be careful. 3d6 for both of them. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh shit, 18. Right? Is that right? Oh
The
no,
one
that's.
had 12.
Oh
The
no,
20.
that's 20. Bro wins automatically. Let's go. Yeah, that's how it works, by the way. If you hit 20, you automatically win, too. Because, it's perfect 20. So, yeah, first round. Yeah, it's the second guy, so this guy. What was his name? Let me double check how you say his name. Azta's name. Azta wins the first round. Alright. Try it again. We'll start. We're going to reverse the rotation, he would say. So Mittens can go first. How many do you want to call this time?
I go with 5.
5. Okay. 5d6 then. Okay. That is pretty decent
6.
start. Yeah, 6. Gabo next. He'll go with 66, just a slight ante up there. Ooh, that's not bad, actually. He actually rolled weirdly good there, considering he's at 4 still.
That'd be sad on the damage roll.
Yeah, on damage roll, that would suck. And then we got, shit, wasn't it? Yeah, Gorta. Gorta is also going to roll, but he's going to up it again because he ain't no bitch. Ooh, actually, that's really shitty considering, but still works. We're at 642. And then he sees how lucky. Well, no, it's kind of lucky if you think about it in Edens and all that type deal. So he's gonna go up again on the other guy. The other guy's gonna go up. Ew, that sucks. Oh wait, no, yeah, it sucks. He busts because 3 6s and even more after that. So he's 100% KO'd for this round. So I just do that just to make sure we know. Is that guy? Yeah, it's that guy. Cool. So, yep, keep going. It's your turn again. How many do you want to do?
5 more.
5 more. Ooh, you're going risky, huh? Risky. Okay, 10. That's pretty good.
So I have 16.
So you can either stay or risk it the next time. Because 16 is pretty, pretty high.
I'll stay at 16.
Okay, smart. Alright. Mr. What's his name? Droog. I forgot to say his name. Droog the Goblin is going to try a full. He'll go 5d6. Why not? He'll match you. Nope, he busts. Because he was at 4. So now it's between you and Gorta. For the. Well, this is the second round, but you know what I mean. So yeah, it's just you two in general. Because after you bust, you're out. Yeah, he was only at 2, so he could go pretty risky. But 5d6 is probably smart here. Or not, because he gets nothing. Okay, so you probably... Yeah, by that logic, you do win the second round. So one more round, and it's between you and him. So go ahead and call your amount.
So wait, so am I still at 16 or did it reset to 0?
It resets. It resets.
Okay.
Because he couldn't beat it because he did his roll and that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get another chance. because you stayed,
Hmm.
so you won that round. So it's
I am going to roll another. I'll roll 66.
ooh, that's some, that's pretty good actually. I think, isn't it? Let's see, yeah, it's 14. Yeah, it's not too bad at all. Definitely potential to stay or keep going, obviously.
I will keep going.
Keep going, okay. He's still at 2, keep in mind, because he did not roll shit last time. So he could go kind of crazy sicko mode. So he's going to go 76. Actually, that might be good. Let's see. 12, 16. He's at 18. I think. Yeah, 2 plus 6, 8 plus that, 14. Yeah, 18. So, yeah, he's going to stay. So now you can roll, you can attempt to roll if you so desire. See if you can beat him.
I will roll 3.
3. Yeah, there's a chance.
Is that exactly 20?
That's
You
20.
were you at 14 or what were you
It's
at?
at 14.
That means you got 8, so you've busted.
Oh, right.
It's all
The two.
evens.
I,
Yeah.
I,
I
I,
see the
I forgot
2.
the 2. Yeah.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the 2, you would have easily got that.
Yeah.
I don't remember if he won yet or not. Let me double check. You won 1. Oh, I think this is still 1 more, because I think you both only won once. So yeah,
Okay.
one more round. Yep. I miscalculated. So yeah, call your dice. He'll call his at the same time. Doesn't really matter, but he'll do 66 anyway. Oh, did he just get a perfect score?
Yeah, he got a 20. He wins.
Bro, that's wild. Yeah, that's auto win. So, yep, unfortunately, Gorta is the winner of the full game on that. And a nice evens and duds. And he'll offer a shake to the hand. He's very large as well, so he doesn't want to, like, he'll be very careful, obviously, because he knows you're smaller.
My entire arm grows to match his.
Oh, shit. He's like, wow, you are quite the unusual thing, huh? But it was quite a well fought victory on my part, but it could have gone either way. I just got really lucky.
Mittens agrees.
And he'll pick up the 20-ish silver, and probably even more, honestly, at this point. I don't even know how much it would have been. Probably like... You know what? We'll leave it to chance to see how much he picked up. Okay, so we had like 40. 41. So they played a little... They didn't play that long before you got here, I guess.
How about a round of Yahtzee?
Yahtzee?
I'm
What
joking.
is this Yahtzee? No, but I made that game, by the way. Actually, it wasn't a game already. I just based it off of certain concepts and altered rules.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it was pretty clever. But yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like exactly what a goblin would play.
Probably, honestly. Pretty simple game. Once you understand how it works. And then they were going to look over to Sarah and be like, you want to try?
I suppose.
Ooh, let the dragon play.
I don't know if the dragon would have... I mean, they're smart, but they're not that smart.
I don't think Asterope would fully engage with this.
Yeah, I don't think a wormling would understand the concept. It would definitely take a slightly older dragon to understand the concept. Not much older, but you know.
Can I, in Draconic, explain to him the concept of gambling?
You can try, but I don't think he'll understand quite. It's like trying to teach a street smart person book smarts, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, it's just unusual, I guess, if that makes sense. It just doesn't mix. Yeah, that's it. It's like oil and water. Because they don't mix. And then he'll look over and be like, choose your dice. As you see, like I said, all these different colored dice.
So he's gonna pick some green dice.
Dark green, light green. Which one?
Light green.
Light green. You get those nice light green die. And then sure, why not? I'll roll to see which one starts the rotation. It'll be you. Okay. You start.
Okay.
So call how many you're gonna roll, and you have to roll all the ones you call. And if you hit a high enough number, you can stay. But if you want to go, you just say go.
Let's do 5.
5d6, then. Okay, that's pretty decent. That's like 12, right? Yeah, 12. So 12. So you could easily probably get more, but it's up to you if you want to stay or not, because obviously people can easily bust if they're unlucky. But you can always do low rolls, too. So it's up to you if you want to stay on that for this round or continue.
Sarah will stay on that for now.
Alright. So round 1, you will stay on 12. And then we'll go to... I was going to forget the name. That's why I'm glad I had it on written down. Droog. Droog is going to call 66 because he's feeling a little bit cocky. Ayo. Is that also that's 14? No, wait, 16. And obviously he's staying on that because he ain't no bitch. He's not going to risk that. Gorta is going to go up even higher because he's not going to be outbeaten by a non-hobgoblin or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, he busts.
Damn, by a lot.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, if you bust, you automatically are donezo for the round. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then the last one, they're gonna go down one because they saw how fucked they got. Okay, that ended up being kind of bad. 4. Alright, round 1 is, Droog's win, so we start again. Because he got a 16. Alright, so we'll start from you once again. How many would you like to call? Higher or lower than last time?
Sarah will do 6 this time.
6, okay, cool. Ooh, wait, is that perfect? I think you got a perfect score. That's 20.
Damn.
Shit, you won the second round.
Of course I did.
Sheesh. Okay, one more round potentially then. Because that would end the round immediately. And honestly, considering neither of these two won one, then they're just automatically eliminated because there'd be no way they'd catch up anyway. So it's just between you and Droog for the last one because both of you won one. So, yep, go ahead and call the amount again.
We'll do 5 again.
5 this time. Alright. That's 10, okay. So you could easily keep going. Ooh, 8, 10, 14. And, let's see. Honestly, he's probably gonna stay. 14's
I'll do
pretty good numbers.
I'll do 3 more.
3 more. Okay, okay. What was your score before?
10.
Was it 10? Oh shit, you got 20. You win.
Of course I did.
So you earn essentially 15 silver because you would have put down 5 technically, but yeah, so 20 silver total.
Mittens, I don't know how you didn't win at this. It's so simple.
It is a game of chance after all.
So, gambling is when you take some of your hoard and you.
You already lost him.
My hoard? I don't have one of those. I think you would
Well,
say.
when you get a hoard when you're older,
Oh
you'll be able to
yeah,
gamble.
like mom had before she kicked me out.
Yeah. So you take some of that money, expecting and hoping to get more, but there's always a risk of losing it.
Ah, so
I
terrible.
don't know what
Got it.
I don't know what loss you're talking about. I completely won.
Yeah, they got 15 silver profit.
Maybe you're just not good at games.
But yeah, you would see that there was a this is a wolf petting thing called the Wolf's Den, and these two right here are the parents, and the other 3 are the children that are potentially for sale, depending on if you are in the market for a wolf.
A wolf, you say?
Yeah, he has a potential wolf that you could potentially buy if
You're
you so
tempting-
are inclined.
You're tempting Sarah with more pets.
I made this a while ago, so it was bound to happen. So
You know, out of respect for the fact that we have a cat,
exactly, yeah.
sometimes. I guess we have
Literally,
2 now.
you have to.
I suppose I shouldn't, since we have 2 cats in the party.
Perfectly fine. You can still pet though, pet free. Free,
I will.
free to pet. Yeah.
Sarah pets the wolf.
Which wolf do you pet? There are 3 different wolves. There's Shadow, Garlic, or Picasso.
I can pet all 3 at the same time.
True, you do have multiple hands.
I do have multiple hands.
It's like the
Oh.
Baldur's Gate thing. You have 2 hands for a reason.
Does Mitten catch this?
Do you catch the fact that there's petting 3 wolves at the same time?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
It'd probably be a decently. Yeah, you easily see that. I would assume that you would notice that there's something off. It's like, wait a minute. How are you petting 3 wolves?
Huh.
That's sus. So what? As you're petting the wolves, what else would Roland be doing? Or Ronin, sorry, Ronin.
I heard my name. Sorry.
Yeah, what would Ronin be doing?
Depending on how long the game took, I would continue drinking this thing because I probably would not have
What would you
noticed.
say
that I
an
was
average game of Texas Hold'em or whatever? Not Texas Hold'em, but 21 would usually take. Not that long, I don't think.
Not really. Only
No, not really.
Maybe like a few minutes or so per
that's
person.
what I was thinking.
Maybe
So
like-
probably about 10 minutes have passed.
Yeah, probably like 10 minutes, 20 minutes per game, probably. Yeah. So
Now Sarah's petting wolves.
yeah, not even an hour, honestly.
Yeah, I would just been drinking my mug of ale, and probably when it finished, I would have asked for more, and then that's when I realized I was invisible.
Yeah, because he'd be looking around, being like, "Where?" like he wouldn't even see the mug because you're carrying it, so he wouldn't even see it.
At this point, Ronan gets slightly concerned and then goes to approach the only other people he knows that uses magic.
Yeah, because it hasn't even been an hour yet, and you'd imagine like it lasts for like, longer than what you've drank it, assumingly. Do you
I
try to
assume
like?
at this point,
Do you just try to touch
Right.
Mittens right now, or just talk at them?
I just walk up to him and I go, Mittens, help.
What is Mittens? Oh, you're just gonna see him visibly. I mean, that's fair. You don't see anything, so you would get like an idea that there's someone there, basically.
Well, no, I see them as if they were visible.
Oh, you do see them. Okay, yeah, you do know they're there then. Yeah. As you turn around, I would assume.
Well, my friend, you're invisible.
Ronan no like. Ronan can't ask for more alcohol if they can't see me. Can't fix.
Would you like Mittens to order the alcohol for you? I don't know how long this will last. Not a potion expert.
Ronan ponders for a minute and then goes,
I mean, if you're out to Sarah, they could do it Arcana, obviously.
Mittens, who are you talking to?
Invisible Ronan.
How
you're
did
just gonna hear me go, hi.
He's
how
waving.
did he become invisible?
Magic? Potions? Multiple ways.
I know how he could. How did he?
I mean, he had to go to that goblin. Maybe that goblin's a booyog.
A booyog. I mean, you're free to go over to talk to Grim Sam if you want.
Ronan is gonna yell at you as you walk away and be like, order me another drink, please.
I just realized I just know what I want this guy to have. He's gonna have like one of those coats like he opens up and there's stuff in his coat. Like, what you buying?
Sundial.
What? That too. Honestly, that's like the thing I was thinking of. But I was also thinking like the Resident Evil thing. What you buying? What you selling? Not that I've ever played that game, but I've watched some people play games like that.
He has a robe of useful things with just a bunch of patches of the stuff that he's selling.
Sort
There you
of.
go.
Sort of. That's a way to put it. Yeah. Like it's more formed, but yeah, like that's the idea.
I dropped you a gif in there, don't worry, I got you.
Oh my god, I love that fucking movie. Oh, it's a good mood. But yeah, he'd be like, "Oh yes, yes, this is Grim Sam. Your friend. Would you like to know about what happened to your friend? I suppose." He drank a invisibility potion like probably 40 minutes ago, so he'll be fine in like 20 minutes.
Why did you let him drink an invisibility potion?
Apparently our goblin drink can have effects of invisibility because of the things that are mixed in it.
Interesting.
Doesn't seem to do that to us very often though. But he opens up his coat and be like, "Would you like to see any of my wares?"
Sarah just gives him a flat look, like you just turn my friend invisible, and you're asking me if I want to buy stuff off you.
It's only the drink. I don't have anything else that does that.
All right, what else do you have?
He would like show you this like he'd point to this rod-looking thing. I found this in some dungeon somewhere, and it's got some goofy effect that can happen sometimes.
Like
depending on-
what?
Let's see. I'm trying to think how to like explain it in like a in-game thing. Is wild magic like a thing that people normally know about in the D&D universe?
Specifically, goblins know about wild magic because of booyogs.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
and
Yeah.
and
So
especially since goblins are Fey ancestry now.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I thought so, but I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like saying something weird. He say for 300 gold, I would give you this Rod of Wonder. 3 charges. Basically, it produces 3 Wild Magic Surge table effects a day. So, pretty funny.
It's a bit more chaos than I'm comfortable with.
That's fair. But there also is, he has venomous arrows, which are kind of, funny, I guess. Very goblin in form to have poison.
Ooh, get those for Dinah.
Alright, how much
get-
for the arrows?
How many would you like? I have 5 sets.
How much for a set?
Each set's 50 gold pieces, and each one has 10.
I suppose I'll just get one then.
All right, 50 gold for the 10 arrow set. Pleasure doing business with you.
Something like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna return to the duo. The dynamic duo.
The dynamic duo. I would have said, like, you probably would have spent, like, I'll just say you spent 20 minutes just kind of talking and stuff. So he would have been visible by now.
Well, perfect timing.
I'm gonna give him a hug when he walks back over.
Would you like to resist?
Okay. Now, now I'm. Okay, what is this for?
You made me again. I can see. Like, Ronan interprets you walked over there and talked to him, and then I became visible. So Ronan's brain says you fixed his problem, not it just wore off.
Seems logical.
I didn't do anything. Don't drink any more strange concoctions. At least not from here.
Ronan will look slightly
Hello,
depressed
agent.
and just be like,
Welcome.
but
I need to get a
Ronan
alert command at some point.
thirsty.
Then drink water. We're in a desert. How are you not dead?
Ronan is going to say the smartest thing you probably heard him say. He's just going to look you dead in the face and just be like, alcohol has water.
He's not wrong. There is indeed alcohol and water together.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'll tell you what. The next area we go with proper alcohol, I have a pitcher that you can fill up. So you can have extra. Just don't do anything stupid in the meantime.
I'll quickly use a channel divine power to get back a second level spell slot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Smart.
Just in case we have to fight anything else.
That's always smart. Not planning on anything unless you start a fight with someone, but as far as I'm concerned, I wasn't planning on anything this session, yeah.
Sarah's now
John
experienced
accepted.
almost being crushed by Ronan. That's interesting.
I mean, obviously it's not 100%, but I have a pretty good 90+% chance that it should be fine. I can't be 100% guaranteed, because things happen. Like, if you start attacking people, I'm not gonna just, like, not attack back, you know what I mean? Be like, I attack this guy. Well, he attacks back. But no, y'all don't usually randomly attack people, so it's fine.
Accepted.
No, it's not a challenge. I'm just stating how it is. It's just a fact. There's nothing wrong with that. I kind of like it, to be honest. But yeah, wait. would y'all like to do now?
Ronan will, I guess, now that I can physically see myself, ask Mittens and Seraph. Now that bad guy dead, and he's gonna like smash his hands together. What do now?
It's a good question, actually. The entire reason we came here was for that purpose.
It's true.
I mean, I guess until we have a proper means to return, we might as well head back to town and see if any other jobs need to be completed.
Dun dun dun. Let's see, I get those notes.
Sounds like a valid idea.
Of course it is, I came up with it.
Knocks. Knocks. Knock knock. Yeah, totally. Makes sense.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
let's be going before we overstay our welcome and they do become hostile.
It's like, you leave already? They all like look over.
Indeed, we've got to get back to the city. We appreciate the hospitality you've shown, but we don't want to overstay our welcome.
That's
We-
fine.
We are wanderers, and we roam around and around and around and around. So we might see you again some other day. Goodbye.
Maybe one day. You'll never see them again.
This is where like the narration starts going off about how like they never see them again.
Yeah, like
Exactly.
it's just funny because like who knows? Maybe something ate them. You don't know.
Purple
That-
worm.
We should
That's the fun
we
thing
should have
about the
kidnapped
desert.
one. We could have had another egg.
That's the fun thing about the desert. Oh yeah, egg. I forgot about egg. That was good times. Never again.
You said that about the dragon.
I mean, granted, that was like a random roll, so like it happens, but
To explain, in Storm King's Thunder, both me and a different player both had a sidekick. He had a goblin named Egg,
yeah, he turned out to be a druid at one point, which was funny.
which was funny.
All right.
I wanted a bugbear sidekick, but no, they're too high challenge rating.
They are, yeah. They're like CR2 or something.
Too good rolls.
They're really strong though, to be fair. For their CR rating.
Technically, you could have had a bandit bugbear, and
bandit
just
bugbear.
because bandits can be any humanoid.
You're right. I could have broken the rules.
Man,
Could have
crazy.
circumvented it.
Too late
I don't know.
now.
I had fun with Tucker because
Nah,
I
it
had
was
a
fun.
I had a satyr instead, so
Yeah, it was
I
fun.
had fun with Tucker.
Uh,
That is good to know, though. I'll keep that in mind
yeah, I mean, if it ever happens again, yeah.
if it ever happens again.
Maybe.
I mean, the dragon happened, so it could.
That's what I want you to think. Okay, I need you to double check something. Let's see. Let's see, what's that thing called? Oh, it's this thing. But yeah, as you are nearly back to town, you do stumble across a unusual sight on the surface. You wouldn't normally see something like this. Let me double check my notes on that. Yeah, it's different. Okay. Make sure grab the right. Sure, why not? That's fine. Whoa, I don't know. My thing just did that. That was weird. Okay, I need to refresh my Roll20 real quick, apparently, because it just had a field day for whatever reason. Alright, there we go. Should be fine. But you'd walk up and see a... smaller than that, but it's being weird. A small-ish creature that you probably know what it is if you would like to make a, nature check or anything of that. Probably Arcana, actually, now that I think about it. It would be technically magical by nature.
Oh. Ah, dang it.
Let's see. I mean, has your character ever been underground?
If it's not directly Yuan-Ti related, I would say underground, no.
Okay. Would anyone else like to try a nature or arcana check? To see if they can determine what this individual may or may not be.
I mean, I could roll my -1 nature.
You never know. You might get lucky.
There's a chance.
All right, here we go,
There's
gentlemen.
always a chance.
Nature. Survey says 9.
Yeah, I don't think you know.
What my...
You wouldn't probably know much.
I have a 0
Hey,
in both, but I have guidance, so I'll do nature and give myself guidance.
Yeah, you could do that. Oh yeah. Actually, yeah. Go ahead and roll the guidance. Actually, I don't think it'll really matter, but yeah, 20. That's perfect. So basically, mittens with their long, I don't know how long they live, changelings or whatever, but you've lived long and been around long enough to have noticed that this is a deep gnome that has a brand on their forehead.
Hmm. I don't speak gnomish. I don't speak undercommon.
I think they also speak common.
They should.
They speak common.
And they speak Draconic in this world.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's true. Yeah. That's a pretty common language. Ha. I had to do
Just
it.
make sure if they don't know common, I'll speak in Draconic because I know everyone speaks Draconic.
Yeah,
I'll
Draconic's
approach
a pretty
and
safe bet. Like, pretty much 9 times out of 10.
I'll approach and say, "Friend, what are you looking for?"
As you walk up, you would notice there's a skeleton near them.
Like animated or?
Yes.
Huh.
Alright, let me
Oh.
pull it up. Wait, is this the only one I have? Let me double check. I swear I had a... Let me double check. I might have to pull it up from here. Fuck it, we'll just use that one. We'll just use this one. Close enough. It has a top hat.
Looks at the 5th level feature, destroy undead. Lowers
It's not being threatening at all. It's just chill.
I'm aware. That's the joke. Lowers the
It
volume.
also has balls and chains on its feet, so it's not really going to do much unless it's told otherwise.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, that's just old Greg. He's fine. He never hurts anybody unless I tell him to. That's what I always tell people.
Why are you traveling the desert by yourself? Well, you have company, but minimal company. Is it?
What is it? What?
Why are you traveling the desert with no one to talk to?
Oh, I talked to Greg.
But does he respond?
I don't know. Does he? Greg, say something. Greg.
Without vocal cords. Interesting.
Oh yeah, he's got some vocal cords. He I don't know how he does it. I think it might be magic, to be honest. Some kind of magical something. I don't really know how it works. I was just giving him recently. But I've been talking to people about uh, the wonderful, wonderful cult of what's a good name? I don't even know if I even named that. I think I did. It's been so long. What was the name? What was the name? If not, I'm gonna have to make one up because I don't know where I put it. Let's see, schedule. Nope, wrong chair. Where is it? Oh, there's session folder. Here we go. And then I'm going to. Where is that? Oh, here we go. The cult of Aluger. So that we may spread his necrotic gaze upon the world.
That's concerning.
By what rules does this cult follow?
Rules?
Yeah. What are its teachings?
I don't know if there really are teachings for our cult. It's just more of a. We're trying to do. Just trying to spread necrotic, dead things, you know?
Hmm.
Like, dead don't stay dead type thing, you know?
I mean, recycling bodies is not, you know, is a good
Yeah.
use for
Yeah,
them.
why waste it, you know?
Yeah, soul's already gone. If you trap the soul, then that's another thing.
Oh, no, we don't do none of that. That's fucked up.
And you can feel Sarah's just confused and concerned look boring into you.
Are you concerned? Man, if only you knew what this name was from. Crazy. It was from a long time ago. That's all I'm gonna say. I think it was like session. I want to say one. No, not one. Sorry. It's like
Wait, is this the same cult as the Deathwalk?
Maybe.
Yes. But no, so that just even more makes Sarah more concerned that
Well, only
Mittens
the
is just
two. Yeah,
having
only the two of
this
you would
conversation.
know out of the group currently. But yeah.
That just makes Sarah more concerned that Mittens is just casually having a
Yeah,
conversation like
Mittens, I would
this.
feel like just kind of forgot or just didn't mention it or something. Whatever they feel like, I guess, in character. But
Mm, Mittens has a good wisdom, but not a high, but a completely average
yeah, I'd
intelligence.
assume that Sarah probably would easily remember that. It has been a long time, so it's like one of those like jabs, being like, "Oh yeah, this thing." But yeah, as you know, that is pretty bad. So you'd probably be curious why they're just kind of chilling and doing not much. Especially a deep gnome.
Nah, where would you be heading?
Uh, you know, us deep gnomes, we like to go underneath things and stay there for a while. You know, nothing too weird. What's that? What's your friend doing over there? She looks over at Sarah.
Mm, I'm just trying to stand a bit more in the shade. It's very hot up here, you know. I'm sure you're well acquainted with that, being that you're from the underground.
It's a little hotter in the fact that it's bright, but otherwise, yeah, the brightness is kind of hard to deal with sometimes because I'm usually used to darkness. That's why I like having this little parasol every once in a while. As she pulls out this parasol,
Hmm.
You're
This
making
is
it so hard to not do
this is
this.
really convenient, huh?
it's up to you. It'd probably instantly kill them, honestly.
Let Mittens just continue talking to them. Sarah's just gonna listen in and wait.
I mean, you obviously know that they're bad news, but Mittens has no idea.
Yeah, no, that's why Sarah's waiting for Mittens to just.
Mittens,
What is Ronan's reaction to that, to this debauchery about how just Sarah's just kind of going off to the side?
Ronan doesn't really care too much, considering the fact that he was just kind of told smash bad guys in face for Mittens because he likes Mittens.
Oh, fair.
I haven't been, I haven't been told much else that they need. I'm just
Yeah,
kind of the muscle for
that's
hire.
true. Sarah hasn't mentioned it outwardly in character just yet,
hmm.
which they might if
Sarah's
it becomes
just.
apparent.
Sarah's just chilling under the glyph. What are you talking about?
Has Mitten
There's.
noticed a cave in the entrance in the desert up until now in their travels?
Have you noticed the cave entrance in general?
Yeah.
Uh, you know what? Give me a D100 roll and see if you manage to see one.
I can't guidance those.
That's the point. Yeah, you would have seen one, probably one. They're not that common, but you've seen at least one or two, probably.
Can I point in general direction and say, "Oh, there was a cave in that direction around."
Ooh, a cave. Just gonna point him towards that direction. Which direction are you gonna? I guess like there's the one where you came from, obviously, and there's one where you're going. I would say.
Well, so there was two caves.
Yeah, there'd be at least two.
I'll point to one behind us.
All right. Just give them like I'm sure they'll find it in the daylight. Not that hard. Like, all right. Is that all? Wait, nothing. That's all you saw. All right. Uh, well, I
Where,
appreciate it.
actually, where are you going? We might be able to help you. We're not entirely, but a bit more acquainted with
Oh
this
no,
desert.
that's all right. That's all right. I got it. I'm good.
Are
But
you sure? I really hate for I really hate for
um, you would see
underground creature
them
to become
grabbing
lost in the desert.
something out of their satchel, and they would toss it to Mittens as like a gift thing. Like, here, take this, kid.
I grab it, or I try to.
It is shiny. It's would you like to, after you've catched it, examine it?
Yeah.
All right. While you examine it, you'll notice it's a 200 gold piece gold nugget.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's a decent size. And it's sparkly. And she's like, take that for your kindness and information. Because not everybody's too kind to me around these parts. I don't know why she's Western now, but...
I mean, I was lost once, so
And she forgot to mention her name. My name's Ratclick. What's your all's names?
I am Mittens.
Mittens.
Mittens
Like a
is-
mitten you
sorry.
wear on your hand?
Mittens shows his paws.
Oh, like a cat. What about you, creepy red meltable arm probably person?
Seraphino's my name.
All right, all right. What about that big one back there? As they point to Ronan.
Ronan will come walking up and like shake her hand and be like, "Me, Ronan,
I'm not
friend
gonna
of
lie.
Mittens, friend of me."
They're so small that you just like pick them up with the handshake. Like they're so small.
I'm gonna fucking shake them all over the place too, as I'm just shaking their hand.
You just hear them jingle jangling. Like coin jingling, basically.
And I'm gonna set them down once I finish fucking shaking them to death.
While Ronan's doing that, Sarah's going to lean down and whisper to Mittens, "Can I see that nugget for a second? I'll give it right back, I promise. Unless it's a
Sure.
threat."
Would y'all like
Okay.
stealth slash sneak this shit so they don't see that you're suspicious?
Sure. One of the few characters I have that's not proficient in stealth. No, that worked.
I mean, that's plenty. Considering Ronan would have distracted them plenty that they wouldn't be able to see from that at least.
Let's examine this.
All right, you can give me the investigation or Arcana, whichever. It doesn't matter.
All right.
But you would know it doesn't seem magical in nature as far as you can tell.
Doesn't appear to be cursed or anything.
Yeah, there's no magical at all.
Nope.
It seems like a normal gold nugget. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's just
No,
very
give it-
sparkly for some reason, like it was like a special gold nugget somehow.
I'll give it back to Mittens. Okay, not what I was thinking.
Yep, yep. But anyway, if that's all, I'm gonna mosey on over. Unless anyone says anything, they'll leave.
Mittens, soulbound familiar is just going to like approach us, like looking like, and is going to be like, no bloodlust, not right now. That was a friend.
Yeah, friend.
And you seem to have forgotten
Forgotten what?
the cult she mentioned is the group that attacked us in the temple and in the city.
Ah.
The temple was a different cult.
Was it a different cult?
Yeah, it was like a shadow cult or something.
Oh,
Yeah, the
okay.
snake people. Different cult altogether. But the ship was correct. Yeah.
Okay, the ship. Okay.
Yeah, the ship was the only like major time it happened. Yeah.
Then the ship. We just let her waltz away.
I mean, Mittens means, it's not that big of a deal.
Alright, but if she starts wreaking havoc, it's on you.
That's why I didn't point her to a town.
That's true.
Fair enough. A bit more perceptive than I gave you credit for.
They got a point.
I'm a cleric. I mean, Mittens is a cleric.
Well, if we
Yes,
just
but
broke character.
sure, but still,
That's funny.
let's continue on then.
Continue on. Alright.
Mittens' dump stat is every stat.
It's every. It's crazy because you're right.
My highest was a 14.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I've actually shown you this bigger wide. This is like basically what
Ooh.
the city looks like, essentially, is where I had it.
Fancy.
Like this map.
Yeah, it's one of the ones I found a long time ago that I liked. But yeah, there's plenty of thingies.
I mean, I'll go sell this nugget and for more gold pieces, because the more shinier it might be shinier than a gold piece, but gold pieces are it's quantity over quality for mittens.
Maybe you should have the dragon. You're amassing a horde.
Amassing a big horde.
What she said.
Oh yeah, I also go sell the goat head, dragon wings, goat hooves.
Oh yeah, I'll come with you because I have a bunch of that to sell as
That's
well.
fair, yeah. So we're not like super far away
Ronan
from
will also
the.
sell his.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me. What was the? I was gonna throw up the thing just to have it open.
Because I
Okay,
have.
we'll just use the. Wait, that's not the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Fuck. What map was it? I'm trying to remember which one it was. Because they fucked up
I
everything.
kept prices on some of these, but not everything.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
did not keep prices
We're not
on anything.
super far from end anyway, so like we can kind of fuck around for the last little bit
So
anyway.
this is what I have to sell. I have prices mentioned for the last 4.
Because this last like 30 minutes or whatever, we'll probably do this plus like what y'all would want to choose for your next objective type thing. So that way that everyone would probably be here by then too, and then we'd have like something that everyone could do. So that'd be fun. Because I didn't want to start anything like major until we had like slightly more people, obviously.
Fair.
Let's see where. I'm just trying to find that one map because I want to use that map. Did I have a map for?
Oh, I also have 2 Susa Splint to sell, 2 long swords and 2 short swords, and
If
2
I
crossbows.
don't, I could probably just use.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
fuck it. We'll just say. What would be a good spot for the shop here? Probably. It's a good question.
Oh yeah, and the crystal barrel. I'll keep that one.
The
I'll sell
third.
the
I've been
barrel.
keeping all my gems.
What was that place? Oh, I need to just. Oh, duh. I just need to look up the names.
I have an owlbear liver and a pouch of owlbear feathers as well to sell.
The shops. So the shops that are available are the Forge. Well, sorry, the Techno Forge. Techno Wonders Emporium, which would probably be this place, honestly. Which is Lance, where Lance is at. Which obviously Ronan knows about because that's the one they would have mentioned. I think didn't you mention that?
I did not.
Oh, you didn't.
Mention
Okay.
I had an employer. I didn't mention who the employer was.
Well, if you end up going there, you probably mention it, I'm sure. But yeah, there's that, and there's a Techno Potion Lab, and that's the 3 major places for selling and whatnot. So
I
which
guess
place
Would the
would
Emporium want the Chimera parts?
it
I think
is.
the potions lab probably.
Yeah, probably the
Yeah,
potions,
well,
honestly.
yeah. We'll go to the potions lab first.
Dr. Cyrus, yeah. Alright. I know what I was gonna do for, let's see, Dr. Cyrus Sintho is a brilliant and eccentric poster seller with a passion for blending magic and technology. He dresses in lab coats, often wears augmented reality glasses, and he's known for experimental potions that harness the power of technology, and he enjoys discussing the synergy between magic and science with customers. So, you'd walk up to the techno potion lab, and you'd see, like, what do you call them? Like those disco lights? Like techno lights? Is that even a thing? I think that's what they call them. Techno lights. That's the word for it. Yeah, like techno LED lights or whatever. So like it's like flashing different colors, and it like has a sign that says, you know, trigger like seizure warning. Yeah, seizure warning. That's the word. Don't stare too long.
How considerate.
Lovely.
And it also has like a, you know, a potion sign. We sell the potions, the magics. We buy your ingredients and all that stuff thing. But yeah, it'd be like a door that you'd easily be able to, you know, open, and you'd be able to go in. And yeah, so he would have. He'd be like, yeah. So what do you bring? Do you have things for sale? What do you have?
Witness puts down the bag of holding, opens it up, and pulls out 2 dragon heads.
That's fucking anime shit. I don't know what it is.
Sarah has walked in with literal armfuls of stuff, and the other two are probably wondering how Sarah's managing to carry all this stuff.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. What was the? I don't remember what all the amounts were. I think I have them. It's been just a sec. 'Cause it's been like 2 weeks or so now. I'm pretty sure I saved that.
At least you won't be short on ingredients.
Oh, for sure. You'll have plenty things that you can use. I think it was this one. Yes, I think I found it. Yeah, okay, cool. What was the amount, though? Oh, was that not the amount? That's annoying. I guess I could always pull it back up. That's not a big deal. One moment. So that's the Chimera. I have the thing pulled up still, so that's fine. Harvest. Okay, so you're trying to sell. What was the amount of stuff again? Oh, you already got it in there. Cool. Oh, you didn't. You just didn't have the lions and the hooves. Okay, cool.
Yeah, those are the only things I
And
didn't have the
the
prices marked.
and I don't have the ghost head.
Yeah, the goat head was 25 gold. You know, because it's a gold, but it's not that special, obviously. But someone could use it. The lion claws. Lion claws were 4 gold. Yeah, 4 gold. And I think that's it for all of that stuff.
How much were the goat hooves?
Oh, the goat hooves. Oh, I guess it was the Chimera hooves specifically, yeah. It'd be. Oh, it's 4 gold per, so it would be like 8 gold. total. It's 4
For
per.
him.
Yeah. But for the hooves, it would be 5 gold each, so it'd be 10.
Okay. For the a pouch of owlbear feathers.
Oh, a patch of owlbear feathers.
I have the price for the liver.
Yeah, the liver was 50 each, so 150. That's a good question. Let's see, owlbear feathers.
I have so much money after that.
You said you had a large pouch of them, or what was it?
A pouch of owlbear feathers. It doesn't
Yeah,
say large.
it was like 3 gold, I think.
Okay.
So, like, you know, 'cause they're basically just feathers.
So I'll calculate the total and then delete the items from my inventory.
Yep, I would do it. And then, I guess Ronan would have a. He would be going to the blacksmith probably, or would he be going back to Lance?
Well, then let's see what I have to sell. Well, I guess I would go check in with Lance since he's technically still my employer because I did not ask him if I can leave.
Oh yeah, you've been gone a
Anyway,
while. Yeah, a few
yes, I
hours.
did. Yeah, blacksmith. It looks like I'm looking through all my stuff now.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah, blacksmith.
follow
And
Ronan.
And what?
who's following Ronan?
There is once everything is sold.
Same here.
Oh, okay, yeah. That wouldn't take you. I would imagine it would take you all at least 30 minutes to an hour to like offload everything and like get all the calculations. So probably like an hour. So like an hour
Yep.
total, I would say. Yeah, because like 30 minutes for both of you. Yeah.
So we'll probably catch Ronan when he's going back to his employer,
Yeah,
specifically.
most likely.
Then we will follow him for that.
Yeah. It'd be like 2 p.m. at this. 3 p.m. at this point actually. It'll just take you an hour to get back as well. So yeah, 3 p.m. Yeah. So basically, yeah, Ronan would be going to the blacksmith, which is also techno apparently, Techno Forge, because you know technology and all that stuff. It combines traditional blacksmithing with cutting-edge technology. It produces futuristic weapons and armor. The smithy interior is filled with high-tech machinery and metal alloys. So yeah, it's very futuristic. Like,
All right, I'm gonna give him plate mail, chain mail, +1 short sword, +1 long sword, +1 longbow.
yeah, you could start putting that in, I guess, chat, if that make it easier for keeping track.
What's happening now? Hold on. I got one thing. Did I put short bow?
Yeah.
Or short sword. It's short sword, long bow,
Yeah.
long sword.
Yeah, because it'd be half, so it'd be like 750, and then I'll just get the other stuff as well. Let me do the calculations real quick.
No, it was 250 for all the +1s.
Yeah, it was like 250 for the +1s total. Was it? Yeah, 250 each. Yeah, something like that. I knew it was something close to that. So 750. Chainmail was probably like not that much. Not a whole lot.
Chainmail costs 75 full for like base price.
Yeah. Trying to remember the amount I was going with. I was gonna go with 1,500. 37 gold, 5 silver, so your total would be actually, wait, let me do the calculations real quick. 5 silver. Yeah, there we go. It's 1537 gold and 5 silver. the exact amount you would be able to obtain from that gear that you'll probably melt down or resell. Either
Oh,
one.
I also have the sword,
No, but
the
wasn't
vampiric.
didn't we say that you were gonna work on incorporating that into the into
Yeah,
the
it would probably.
shadow?
You could easily. It wouldn't cost that much to infuse the two. I would say it would probably take the same amount as a +1 as far as money is concerned. So probably like, since you're good with tools, I'll say it's like the half price as well, so 250.
I'll
So how
pay
much
the
did it cost
250.
me to get materials to fix it
Yeah, like
or to do
250.
whatever I'm doing with it?
250 to like fix it. Since you're not doing a full-on weapon and you're just like improving one with another one already, so like it'd just be 250. Yeah.
I'll pay the 250 because I also have flint to sell and stuff, so
All
I'll
right.
have a lot of money.
All right. So you don't have to worry about deducting anything. Then yeah.
So
you'll
he's
just-
getting my supplies, and I'll just work on it.
Yeah, basically. It wouldn't take you that long. Just like an hour probably when you start doing it. Cause
I wouldn't do it right now because my priority would be
Well, yeah.
offloading.
well, not
and then-
now, but
yeah,
it wouldn't take too long.
And then I also have 2 70-pound barrels of alcohol.
But aren't you keeping those?
No, I mean one of them is for me. The other, you know what? Actually, you're right. You're right. I have an idea of what I'm gonna do with these. I know exactly what I'm gonna do with these. About to make a really big fucking Molotov cocktail.
Oh my god.
Wait, what are you trying to do?
Nothing.
A mocktail, a cocktail.
Don't-
that Molotov cocktail. Why?
Don't worry about it.
Are you trying to like have? What's the thing
Imagine,
called?
right? Molotov cocktail with just a regular beer bottle. But now
Oh,
Molotov
God.
cocktail with 70-pound barrel of alcohol.
That's terrible.
It's terrifying.
Ronan may not be bright, but he has ideas occasionally. You need them to come into that building? Don't worry. This will solve all our problems. And then I have a +1 great axe that I have no fucking. I'm pretty sure I'll never use this thing in ever.
That's
But
fair. 50. Sword.
it's all right. Ronan will hold on to it in case I ever get disarmed.
Knock.
Knocks Maul out of hand, just pulls out a great axe.
15.
You thought you could stop me? That's cute.
Well,
Pull out a
the funny
bigger
part is-
weapon.
Well, the funny part is, along with my Maul, I have 2 Warhammers on my
All right.
belt.
With that
On each
offload,
side.
you would have gotten about
Oh my God.
275 goldmans.
275. So
Yeah, because it's like
Well,
half.
Ronan's mentality is, okay, my Maul won't fit in this tiny enclosure because it's too small.
Correct.
Fine, I just have 2 small Mauls.
Yeah, because essentially 2 splints is 200 gold because each one's 100, and then 2 long swords is the same cost as a long sword, which is like 15, and then 2 short swords being the cost of one, which is 10, and then 2 crossbows with heavy crossbows would be 50 put together because 25.
sounds about right.
Yep. I made sure to double check the prices because I like to be fair.
I also
Oh.
said one. Is this? You said what? Platinum is how much? Was it 600 gold?
Platinum is 100 gold. Yeah. It's just
100
not
gold?
as common. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wrote it on my notes. I'm an idiot. I asked, and then I just need to
100.
learn to read.
Yeah, it's 100 gold. That's the one of the reasons though, because it's not something you see all the time usually. So if you end up finding like any cache of them, then you're pretty lucky. Because like people will be like shocked that you probably have platinum.
Do you want to see the most redundant redundant thing Mitten has?
What's that? Oh, true. I didn't even remember if you had that, honestly. This never comes up.
Changeling with mask of many faces. I don't need this guy's kit proficiency, but I have it.
So dumb.
I mean, you could use it to completely negate magic sensors altogether.
Yeah, I guess. I do have one of the disguises as my like regular black mage uniform.
Or, if someone uses like Moonbeam on you, technically you're changeling, so you just revert back to your normal form.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's
yeah.
hope nobody has Moonbeam. I mean, Sarah already knows, but like,
For Mittens, it's not that big of a deal because he's the same size. Well, he's actually, yeah, he's just a little bit taller than, in his changeling form, so he won't have an issue unless he's unless he's disguising himself as a medium-sized creature.
Oh, Ronan would have a problem. Goes from tiny cat to whatever your normal form is.
Right.
Ronan will be like, "Who are you? What is this?"
What's this? What's this?
Funny
Be
thing
where
like
is,
did
I
the
have
Jack
Moonbeam.
what made the cat disappear? I
Right.
can't. Like, there's
Hmm. But yeah, you'd be going to land.
You see my question?
Oh. Yeah, that's a good question.
Okay. After we finish paying and getting all of the monies, Ronan will turn to Seraph and Mittens and be like, "Ronan needs speak employer."
okay.
I don't remember if I had a map for that, but
Where are they?
He'll just like start walking in a direction and motion with his hand, just be like, "Follow."
Mittens will waddle.
yeah,
Arrow follow.
I'll probably just
Waddle.
post. I'll probably just post the image. That'll make it easier. Cause I haven't used this channel in a hot minute.
Oh man, we gonna get NPC art?
Yeah. When I remember where I put it, it's been so long. It's been so long. Oh, it's just here. Okay, I got it. Let me. Yeah, you would walk. When you walk in, you'd see this man with a mechanical arm.
Ooh,
Lance specifically is what you would know them as from Ronin.
The image is an
I
NPC chat.
I would walk up to Lance and just hold my hand out and just be like, "I'm back."
He would use his robotic hand because he knows how strong you are.
I would shake his hand and be like, "Ronan brought present."
Oh, and what would that be?
I will pull out, because he's not getting the good shit. He'll get my Camelback cooler barrel.
Oh, you brought me some booze. How lovely. He'll like put it on the counter. I'll have some of that later. I'm on work hours now.
Ronan found group that. Now I have to look through my notes. Hold on.
I'm
What
assuming
did I
you're
do?
gonna want a severance package or some kind of temporary
yeah.
leave pay.
I know what they did. Okay. Ronan found group that stole from Lance, and Ronan smashed.
Oh, good. I'm glad you were able to sort that out. I'll make sure to
Yes.
send some droids or something over there later.
Oh, Ronan rude. Ronan. Oh, I'll look at Lance and go, "Lance, Mittens, Lance, Lance, Seraph, Lance."
Pleasure to be meeting you.
Likewise.
pleasure is all Mittens.
So I see that you've already adventured some time, because it's been. Oof, I don't even know how long it's been since you've been gone, but everything's been fine because, it's typically a pretty normal place, but you never know with people nowadays with the dragons and everything. It's crazy.
Ronan got lost. Ronan needed help. But Ronan back now.
Ah,
Ronan would like extension. Alright, he wouldn't say that word, it's too big.
what's a Ronin word for it?
I don't know. Uh severance is also a really big word for
Yeah, it
Ronan.
is.
Um
I guess you like dumb it down for you. Be like, I give you money. You know, work here till later.
Ronan will just grunt and just be like, ah, now we drink. And then he's gonna start walking over to the barrel he just gave Lance.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been surprised. That's why he like just didn't do anything with it. He's just like, yeah, that's about right. But he'd like how let's see. That's a good question. I wonder how long a contract usually lasts, like something like that. I never thought about that. Like when it comes to like a guard contract. I never thought about that before.
1 day to multi-year depends on the length and understanding of the relationship and of that nature. That average and vast majority is 1 year, though.
Oh, usually a year. Um, Probably wouldn't have been that long. I'm
I
trying
was
to
gonna
get.
say 6 months.
Yeah, probably 6 months, and obviously that'd be a decent amount of time. Let's see. Let me look up something. Uh, I would like to double check. Let's see. Da. 6 months. Push that. Push that. How much is that? Oh, here we go. He would give you. Let's do. Dun, 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 dun. He would give you about 100 gold pieces.
About right. Most of my money goes to alcohol.
Yep. He'd be like, well, you earned it, and I'd be glad to have you in the future, but no rush. As I said, this place is pretty calm majority of the time, but there are occasions.
Uh, in character or out of character, did we mention that we were gonna go look for a job?
Uh, Probably. I don't know. Did you do in character? I don't know.
Sarah
I
did
know we
in
talked.
character.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Ronan would look at Lance then and be like, um, any trouble in area, Ronan help smash.
Trouble in area. That's a good question. I'd have to look. He's gonna like pull up a you know those little tablets in Zelda?
Yeah.
He's gonna basically pull up one of those on his arm, his robot arm, and just start like tapping on it like a tablet. Just
When he
trying
does this, Ronan's gonna lean over and like attempt to whisper, but it's not a whisper for Ronan, and tell the other two, be like, Lance spies everywhere. Lance knows many things.
to. He does know a lot of things. Let's see. That's a good question. You know what? Oh, let me do that real quick. What's the name of that thing again? Because I know what I want. I just gotta remember what it was called. Because I am dumb. There we go. What the fuck is that? Let's see. That would not work. Basically, after he does like his tippy typing, very immersive. Uh, he would say there would be. We have heard of some rumors of cult activity that may have to be looked into to make sure nothing comes of it. But I do have the coordinates for you to do so once you have everyone gathered up and you're fully prepared to take this journey, because it'll take a bit longer than what he took before, probably, but I'd have to give you the specifics later because I don't have it on me at the moment. But I will give you all that information in due time. But for now, you can relax, and it's nothing super urgent yet. So, yeah, that's what he would say.
I'm surprised there's cult activity this far out.
Oh, like I said, it's hard to pinpoint exactly, which is why I'll need the until like tomorrow morning to sort out the exact coordinates for you. Which is DM's way of being like, I don't have that yet.
Ronan is gonna just take like half the barrel of alcohol with him, and you're just gonna see him start walking off to a back room.
To the back room? Okay, fair. Yeah, he would have a back room. It's like I said, it's an emporium. Like, this is just to show the scale of it. That's about probably how big it is. Like this general area over there, if you see what I'm pointing at. Unless I do this. I should see it. That's like a similar size of what it would probably be like. So yeah, there'd be a couple of small rooms. So you'd want to go to a small little side spot.
Yeah, like a small room, and then I'll pull out my mobile forge.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I gotcha. So you'd want to do some tinkering, basically.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm gonna go
yeah.
start tinkering on this sword to turn it into something that Mittens can find viable use for.
Yeah, especially with like the tools they have, it won't take you more than an hour to do all that because they have like all the extra tools you would need.
I'm also gonna make it in his size.
Yeah.
So not a Ronin-sized weapon. He's gonna basically make what's a toothpick for him or a
Well, the
dagger.
idea that
but
we
would
were going
be
with is that we can
the
combine
equivalent.
combine the two together, so that's why it wouldn't take as long. Like you basically like put some of it on the other weapon, if that makes sense.
That's fine. Yeah. Then I would basically just start taking apart
Yeah.
the
Hence why it
vampiric
takes like
sword,
an
and
hour,
then
because you take like half the time to take it apart and then the other part to put it on.
yeah. So I would start taking it apart, and then whenever Mittens finds me with his rapier, I would put it together.
Alright. Mittens would obviously hear the tinkering of the deconstruction of the sword for its, base components, melting it down and all that stuff, or whatever else it entails.
He'll go with his shadow dust rapier and say, please, please, don't break it.
And you basically just like coat it with the sword's remnants, basically.
Ronan, you're gonna walk in there at this point, like Ronan's gonna be covered in suit, like fucking mobile. So when I say mobile forge, I don't mean like a nice little like actually established forge. It's like a sledgehammer that's like buried in the ground with some sand, a pot sitting above it that's has a nice little fire on it. The metal that I'm melting or whatever is in the pot, and I'm just kind of forging like that. So you're gonna come in there and see like this crude design that is very Ronin-esque, and he's just gonna look at you and take the rapier and just be like, immediately breaks it.
Well, Immediately.
Immediately breaks it to then, put the thing together
Oh,
on it.
yeah. Ironically, you'd have to break it to kind of make it work. Yeah, true.
Mittens is cringing at every single like crushing blow to the rapier.
Ding, 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 crunch.
I don't know if we're trying to break it. It wouldn't be any light hammers. You'd see him pick up his heavy duty maul and
Oh,
just
yeah, I
stab.
know. Yeah, it wouldn't take that much for you, probably.
Wow.
Wait, Ronan can cast a thunderclap?
Might as well, considering how hard they hit.
I can now.
The
No,
slap of his
I can
cheeks
though.
alerts the guards.
You will see for the first time though that Ronan is making fire with his hands, and that's what he's using for his heat for the forge.
Oh. Oh, true. Yeah, that's right. He does have the produce for that, yeah.
Produce and control flames.
Yeah, he can self-heat his stuff.
I turned to flames purple.
Ronan gets
Yeah.
concerned because purple flames mean extreme heat, so he's
Oh,
just
that's-
gonna be like,
Yeah, that's an unusual color, yeah. But yeah, that's the plan for the next time. You'll figure out where this is at, and your other party members. Hopefully, both of them will be back at that point, and then we can do that. But before we end off, since we're getting closer to time at this point, I was gonna ask everyone what was their favorite thing they did or enjoyed doing today, specifically.
playing.
That's fair.
I almost lightning bolted. I just want the record. If it wasn't clear, I was going to lightning bolt them if something happened.
I mean, that's totally fair. You're fine for that. But Will Mittens, did you enjoy your dice gambling?
I mean, yeah, I wasn't expecting to win.
I
Yeah.
love that I immediately won after.
Sometimes
I
you win,
played.
sometimes you lose. You know, it's a game of chance, just like D&D.
The luck on this character is abysmal, though.
It's so bad, yeah. I mean, to be fair, some of the hobgoblins fucking just busted the first roll anyway.
Yeah.
Just like, you know what? I'm just gonna roll 24 two times, you know. But yeah, that was cool. Can't wait to see how all that goes down. Whatever. We'll get back into it. But yeah, yep. I'm glad y'all had a good time as always. Because I always like, making sure because obviously I'm always fine with hearing feedback as long as it's good feedback. No, as long as it's helpful. You know what I mean.
Mhm.
Obviously, critical's fine, but as long as it's helpful, that's all that matters.
You suck. Get better. Problem solved.
Get
True.
good, scrub.
Damn, terrible. Get out of here. Kicks. Kicks him in the butt. Pushes him out the door.
All right.
Grabs
I
that
say
little hook and pulls him off
we
stage.
impeach, and let the vice president take over.
Impeach the. Wait, who's the vice president here? That's a good question.
Presumably
I don't know.
me. I've been here the longest.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. All
Seniority.
right. There we go.
Yeah, seniority rights. I would say it would be Sarah. Yeah. That would make the most sense. So I mean, like, if anything, I mean, like, yeah, they'd be the next person to like do something. Probably like maybe in the future. They might do a
Look
one
at
shot
me.
or something in the future. Who knows?
Look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now.
I am the captain now.
Hey,
No, that'd be fun to switch around like DMs for like one shots and stuff. It'd be fun.
Yes. I am always up for running shit.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. But yeah, I think I will end the stream there. So thank you anyone that joined us today, and hopefully join us next week as we do some cult shenanigans. As usual, very culty things. Got to figure out what that cult's up to. Ooh.